Welcome back for another Raid Shadow Legends video. We are back inside the Stronghold Siege. We are in the battle phase here, and my clan, they didn't waste any time. We got to the Stronghold and we took it down pretty convincingly. I think there was like one post in here that kind of gave us a little bit of issues. This post right here, but Greedy came in and took it down, so we got through that. And everything else was pretty much one shot through the Stronghold, but I wanted to work on things today because we got a new toy. Embrys the Anomaly. This guy is kind of ridiculous, a little bit of a pain to deal with, especially in live arena, which I've started to mess with him in live arena. I just built him today, but the live arena timer expired, so maybe we'll do that in a future video. Let me know down there in the comments. Should we build Embrys or play with Embrys in the live arena? I kind of went with like a hybrid build on him because like on his form 1, he's gonna just remove Stone Skin and then place True Fear. Block debuffs will be replaced with block buffs. Basically, he puts the opposite of good stuff on and puts the bad stuff on. And then he also can't be resisted if they have any necrosis stacks. You get the necrosis stacks whenever an enemy is killed. So if you can take out an enemy, they get necrosis on there, and then this stuff can't even be resisted, but his damage is based on HP. That's on his A3 there. He's also got a True Fear debuff and 50% decreased attack if they can't be resisted if there's a necrosis stack, and then grants an extra turn. And then he also has attacks all enemies, destroying max HP. So on his form 1, it's all about disruption, taking out the Stone Skin, which I'm looking forward to playing with that here in the Siege. And then also the True Fear is a pain. And then the A2, he's more of a heavy hitter. Like, he's got some really strong attacks in here. On the passive, he has when this champion dies, reflects 50% of the damage back to the fatal attacker, including surplus damage. And whenever an enemy is killed, it places the necrosis stack, and they can't be resisted or blocked, and they're only removed by reviving dead allies. There's multiple, only one at a time, etc., etc. If this champion's about to get killed by a fatal hit, preempts it instantly and places a revive on death before the damage is taken. So that's kind of annoying. His A3 here is kind of, I don't know, it's okay. Swaps the HP with an enemy. If the target's a boss, fully restores his destroyed HP, which I can see that coming in handy. But I'm more worried about his A2. Attacks all enemies, deals double damage to enemies whose accuracy is lower than his, ignores 50% of each enemy's defense whose accuracy is equal to or higher than his accuracy. So can really deal out some nice damage. And I don't know, I guess I'm too afraid to commit to one or another here, but I guess like if we committed to this form and then like we put him like low accuracy, we could just really just go crazy and ignore defenses. But he also has the extra hit of necrosis stack, block revives, damage is based on HP and accuracy. So I went with a little bit of a hybrid build here. We got him a somewhat decent HP. Probably needs to be higher, probably needs to be more like 80k at minimum. I got him pretty quick at 300 speed. Does have a 100% crit rate of 540 accuracy. I was using him in live arena, and kind of what I was doing was on turn 1, I was using this to strip off any Stone Skin. And then if I did have another turn, if my other nuker didn't kill them, I would switch over to this form and then hit here. So kind of like the hybrid build of him. And then with the mastery, it's kind of the same thing. Hybrid build down the red path, and then the accuracy path, also getting more accuracy in there. I just really want to make sure I'm stripping those Stone Skins, and that's what we're going to try to do here in the Siege. But before we hop in, guys, again, let me, as always, tell you how you can start off a brand new account with a free legendary and some of the best epics in the game. Before you click the link down there in the description, log out of your Polarium Play account, then click the link in the description. It'll take you to this page. Create a brand new account with a brand new email, and then complete the tutorial, and then go to your inbox, and your free legendary champion will be waiting for you in there, and then you'll get your free epics as you level up your account. Oh, I did also put Molten Death Bell on him. I don't really have great artifacts, or relics rather, so I just put Molten Death Bell on him for more accuracy, a little bit of defense. But let's go in here and let's hop into the Siege and let's find some battles. All right, this Defense Tower 4 has a Monkey UDK team, which makes me think they're gonna be in Stone Skin. I think this is a perfect spot to try our Embrys here. So let's get a team built once this loads. All right, we did actually have to restart the game. Gotta love when that happens. All right, so who are we pairing with this guy? I feel like we need like a speed lead. Actually, probably against this team, we probably don't need a speed lead. Do we need increased accuracy? Monkey's gonna be a little bit annoying there. I feel like he's gonna have the Stone Skin. We do get HP in all battles there, but do we want speed or do we want like accuracy here? I mean, Loki could be really good to kind of disrupt some things there. And then we can go like Embrys, and then we can maybe even go. I've really been digging the cat. I'm not gonna lie. I've really been all aboard on the cat, and then maybe even Armands to disrupt. I don't know. Maybe this is too much. Maybe we're too slow here. We'll find out. But Embrys, I'm feeling like should go first here. And if not, we'll just switch it up and we'll bring in a speed lead, or we'll bring in someone else. We'll see how things go here. All right, let's see. Yeah, they are stone skinned out of their mind. Exactly what I was hoping. So we're gonna try to remove those stone skin. Yeah, look at that, guys. That worked out nice. And then we can go with the stun here with Armands. Perfect. And then we don't actually really need to sheep anyone because all of our damage should be AoE damage. I'm not really worried about UDK taking a turn. So let's just do that. Do we want to steal turn meters? Do we want to block active skills? Let's do that. Yeah, spread that around. And then let's hit with our angry kitty here. Oh, nice. That's good. And then we'll hit with the angry kitty again. AoE all around. Perfect. And then if we really want, we can switch into the form 2. This is what I was hoping for this this exact matchup. It was to go in there, strip the stone skin, and then take them down. Let's see if we can find another one. All right, let's try this one. Let's just see if we can outspeed here. We'll go with speed lead with Elva. She's close to like 350, I think. And then I'm assuming again, another stone skin. We're in the defense tower here, 3 different defense tower. But this is why I'm really looking forward to using this champion, especially in live arena. So many champions have stone skin in live arena, but he just melts right on through that. That's why I'm like kind of afraid to commit to one build or the other with him. Like I don't necessarily need him being my damage dealer, but I could definitely foresee him being a crazy damage builder. Look at that. We just nuked off all of their stone skin. Here comes the stun with Armands. We could even run Lady Mikage for the stun. Let's see if we can get his Mikage out of there a little bit. Nice, perfect. She goes sheep. Great timing there. And then we can go with Angry Kitty. Oh my goodness. I am loving the cat. I'm not gonna lie. Loving the cat. Oh, they can deal some crazy damage here, but let's see if we can change form and let's see if we can deal more damage. Also, we got 2 necrosis stacks on there. Let's go with that one. All right, nice. All right, we just got to get through them before Monkey King comes back. I think either way we'll be fine because Kitty hits with AoE. Actually, we'll just hit this. That says 3 times. Nice, guys. Yeah, see, it's working as intended. I don't mind having the hybrid build. I'm not gonna lie. For some reason, I thought we got 3 turns with each champion. We only get 2 turns with each champion. That's okay. We'll face their UDK with our UDK team. All right, they're going defense build there. Elva, do we want to try to strip? Do we try to protect? Do we go Mikage? Do we go with Mikage lead into an RB into our own? Yeah, but I think what we'll do here is we'll do a little bit of regular arena here, playing with Embrys as well. For some reason, I thought we got 3 turns with it. Obviously, didn't need to show this if not needed, but that's okay. Yeah, let's try to go to form 2 here and strip out that stone skin. Actually, we could go with a stun and stun everyone and not really worry about the UDK. That's a possibility. Or we could try to strip it out. Yeah, let's try to strip that out. Okay, nice. And we get the weekend on there. Oh, okay, we're fine. That was kind of what I was worried about there. Do we have enough? I feel like if we target him, nice. Okay, there we go. All right, so that works through there. I guess we're having a decent little siege run, even though I didn't get to attack, you know, the stronghold. I mean, we could go in there and still attack stronghold. Let's see what's in here. Hefrak team. We're still doing pretty well with things here. A little Lysandra. A little Thor team. This team might be a little bit tough. Let's try this team here. I feel like this one could be a tough team to take out, especially with what we have left. We still do have Mikage. Their RB's doing nothing, which is great. Let's go Mikage for the speed lead. Let's go there. I kind of want to just go, yeah, this is kind of like a go-to for me. Should work out pretty nicely for us as long as we're quicker. We are nice, and we get the increased accuracy. No stone skin here, so let's actually change forms. I kind of like using Mikage as an Armands replacement so we can go with the stuns. Nice. Yeah, we land pretty much all those stuns. Let's go ahead and let's just smack there. Perfect. All right. Yeah, he's got the unkillable. That's okay. Yeah, man, not a bad run. I'm really excited. Let me know how you guys have built your Embrys, and what do you think of this build here, as we'll go back real quick and check it out. Like, how are you guys building this, guys? What I want to know. Also, what are you guys prioritizing on the books? Because I put 1 book into them. I still have, I think, 1 more. And I got lucky and got this skill, the skill I was hoping for. But I kind of want to switch over and try to book, try to get this actually booked. Actually, let's do it right now. Oh, we have 3. Actually, we should probably save those for something useful because he's still fine. But yeah, let me know how you guys are using Embrys. What do you think of this build? And where are you guys using Embrys? I haven't really tried him anywhere PvE, but I'm really excited for him in PvP spots, especially live arena. Looking forward to that. Also, let me know in the comments if you guys want to see a live arena Embrys gameplay video in the future.